Hello, gamers! Today, I'm going to introduce the game Mighty Final Fight is a side-scrolling beat-em-up released by Capcom for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1993. It is a spin-off of Capcom's 1989 arcade game Final Fight, which was previously ported to the Super NES. Unlike the CP System arcade classic and its SNES ports, the characters in this edition are depicted in a comical childlike, super deformed or chibi art style, in the same spirit as Famicom games such as Konami's Kid Dracula and Namco's Splatterhouse, Wanpaku Graffiti. The game's plot is a comical retelling of the story from the first game. Like the SNES ports, Mighty Final Fight is a single-player game. However, unlike the SNES versions, it retains all three playable characters from the arcade version. The game also features various elements taken from the Famicom port of Technos Japan's Double Dragon, including an experience points system allowing players to earn new fighting maneuvers. Mighty Final Fight was re-released in the 2006 compilation Capcom Classics Mini Mix for the Game Boy Advance. The game introduces a leveling system in which the player gains experience points by defeating enemies. The number of experience points awarded after defeating an enemy depends on the finishing move used by the player, with stronger moves giving more points. After accumulating a certain number of experience points, the player will move to the next level, increasing their attack power and maximum vitality. There are 6 skill levels in total. Cody and Guy both begin the game at the first skill level, while Hager begins at level 3. When the player character reaches level 4, they will receive an additional special attack, which can be performed by rapidly pressing the directional pad left or right and the attack button at the same time. The new move the player gets varies between each character. Cody gains the Tornado Sweep Energy Projectile attack, Guy gets the Tornado Kick, and Hager's extra move is the Running Clothesline, also known as the Scramble Hager Press. Power-up items are also featured, including vitality-restoring food items, extra lives, and even additional chances to continue after a game over. Weapons can also be obtained, but unlike the arcade version, the weapon the player can obtain depends on the character. Cody will get a knife, Guy can use a set of shurikens, and Hager will obtain an oversized mallet. The game consists of 5 stages, as well as 2 bonus rounds, where the player will encounter childlike counterparts of the Mad Gear members from the original game, including bosses such as Thrasher, Masamune, Abigail, and Murasame. The final boss is a mechanically enhanced version of the original main antagonist, under the name Cyborg Belger. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.